Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is Mother's Day. I know some of the place already probably is over or at the evening now. I mean, if you're in Asia, or in Australia, it's end of your day. And if that's the case, I wish you had a happy Mother's Day. And let's get it started, right? We want to feel energetic on this day. And so, two hands together. Yeah, what's new? Go to the front, go to your right, toward yourself and left. Then go all the way around. Good. In case this is first time you join the class, my name is Violet Lee. Good. Keep going. Let's go for two more times. Here's one and two. Good. And now reverse. Go to your left and toward yourself and right. Good. And by the way, I do all the demonstration both as sitting and standing positions. And you can do either way. Okay. Last one. Good. And now stretch and feel your shoulder blades and all pull. And now relax. Bring the hands to yourself. And circle your hands around your waist. This is so-called elbow rotation in a horizontal fashion. Good. Keep going. If you're standing, and you can shift your weight right and left, and by folding your hip joints. Now fold your left and fold your right. Good. Very good. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. Relax. And by the way, I mirror image you. So this is your right side. And now let's go. And then move your arm downward and back. And go all the way around. Making big rotations. I just heard some noise in my shoulder. Okay, did you hear anything? Okay, and then we should move the arm from the shoulder, using your shoulder to move your arm. Good. And let's go for two more sets. Here's one and two. And now reverse. Okay, making big, big, big circles. Good. And let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. Now change side. Now left arm up and close to your ear. Now this way. But keep your head suspended, arm close to your ear. Going forward. Good. And now reverse. Brushing through your left ear. Good. Feel it. Big, big, big rotations. Good. Keep going. Okay. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. And now, gentle fist. And relax your shoulders. And we're going to turn to your right side twice, then to your left side twice. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2. Keep Going. 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. Good. And now shake, swing your legs and from behind. And you can walk around in a little bit if you want to. Yeah. And if you're sitting, and then you can do the same thing and just kick and scream. Good. Okay. And now, gentle fist again. 1, 2. Now hands open, facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When your arms up and down, really hold them back, okay? Not pushing up, hold them back. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. Good. Hands together. Yes. Okay. And now massage your neck. Now hands down and relax. Keep your head upright straight and keep your upper body upright but not stiff, okay? And now gently lower your head. Feel the gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Good. Hold it for a couple seconds. And up, center. Now tilt your head to right shoulder without lifting your left shoulder. And up. Now tilt to your left shoulder. And up. Now look at the ceiling. Back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Back to center. Left shoulder. Back to center. And now let's circle our neck. Going down, circle to right, back, left, and down. You may hear some popping noise, like I do, which is fine, unless you feel pain. If you feel any pain, it doesn't matter what kind of exercise you do, you should stop. Good. And last time, right, back, left, and down. Now reverse, left, back, right, and down. Keep going, left, back, right, down. Last time, left, back, right, and down. Good. And now, both hands going to the front and open your chest. And now, hands out, pushing. This is like a swimming, except no water, right? Good. Pushing out, push hands to the back and stretch. So this is great for your shoulder blades and your lungs. Good. And it's also great for your heart. Let's go for 2 more times. Here's 1 and 2. Good. Relax. And hands together again. Yay, yay, yay. More health, more health. And to the back, massage your kidneys. You can use your hand, the back of your hand or fist, whichever way is easier for you. Okay. And now hands to, okay. Now let's do the hip rotation. Go to your right, back, left, and front. And this is a little bit harder to do if you're sitting, but I have confidence you can do it. Yes. And then try not to move your head much. Doesn't matter if you're sitting or standing. Good. We don't want to swing the head. Good. And now reverse to your left. Back, right, front. Keep going. Okay. Last time, left, back, right, and front. All right. Hands together again. And massage your knees. Good. And now put your feet together and go to your left side, circling first, one direction. If you're sitting, pick up your heels, and you do the same thing. Good. Now reverse, go to the other direction. Yes, go to your right, go to the right, and right, and right. Okay. Stop. And now, place your right foot in the back, the toes touch, and then you do the ankle rotation. If you're sitting, pick up your right leg. You do the ankle rotation as well. And now reverse. Good. And put it down. And now switch left foot in the back. Good. And now you're sitting, pick up your left leg. And now reverse. Good. Next, we're going to do the lunges. Let's do the front lunges with your right foot in the front. Let me demonstrate the side way. Okay. Place both feet on the ground. Make sure your right knee is either above or behind your ankle. Okay. Don't ever do this. This is very bad for the knee. And so you do the downward pausing, not forward pushing. Okay, downward pausing. And so you can stretching the leg muscle. And then if you're sitting, bring the in and up. Bring your knee to your chest. Good. Keep going. And now switch. Now left foot in the front, right foot in the back. Again, make sure your left knee stay either above or behind your ankle. You're sitting, you pull your left knee to the chest. Good. Okay. One more time. Next, open your legs wide as you can handle. Shift your weight to your right side. Okay. And the reason I ask you to go as wide as you can, if you don't go open too wide, you like this, you do this. See what happened? Your hip is kind of, and your hip and your spine is crooked, and this is really bad. And right now I feel a lot of pressure on the knee and also on my hip joint. So that's why you want to open as wide as you can. And then you do this kind of stretching. And make sure your body square facing the front, not turn to the side. If you do the turn to the side, it doesn't deliver the same effect we want to have. And if you're sitting, pick up your right foot. And do gentle pressing down. Good. Okay, now switch again. Open your legs as wide as you can. Don't do this. A lot of people do that. It's really bad for the knee and hip joint and spine. Open as wide as you can handle. And then do the pausing. The sitting, good. Okay. Yeah, to me, exercise is very, very important for our health. And we definitely want to have a good healthy routine. And we exercise and 3-4 times a week. And each time, about at least 30, 40 minutes to an hour. And that's a very good habit. And based on all the scientific studies, and that's the kind of a regimen program they use. So if you care about your health and make sure, and you do exercise often. However, even though I cannot emphasize more about the importance of exercising, and I equally want to remind you that the safety is very, very important, and you sure don't want to exercise and get a sports injury. You say, well, I don't play football, nobody's going to sack me, and I don't play baseball, nobody's going to throw a ball on my head. But there are all different kinds of sports injury, and many people and their knees have problems, and while they exercise. So be very careful. Okay, thank you very much. And next we want to do, you guessed, a section of vocal, and doesn't matter you sitting or standing. Keep your feet about your hip width apart. And then if you're standing, bend your knees softly and then keep your upper body upright. You don't want to be like that or like this. Yes. Okay, keep your back upright and round the hands to the front, palms facing your lower abs. And slowly inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now bring both hands together, put the palms up, lift yourself up, feel in your spine. And now look straight, move arms further back, and relax. I don't know if you watch the Master After Dues lesson yesterday. We talked about the vertebrae, right? And it is so important to open them up. We don't want to compress it. And this exercise really, really helps us to elongate the distance between the vertebrae. So let's go do it together and really lift yourself up. And now look straight, move arms back, feel your lower back arch and open. Relax. Good. 两手托天领三焦. And now look straight and open. Of course, in Chinese, some say 两手托天, some people say 双手, means the same thing. Hands together and push up and look straight and open. Both hands pushing toward the sky, and it's great for the health of the spine, shoulder blades, lower back, and triple one. Next one. And if you're standing, open your legs wide, and but make sure your toes don't fan out like that. Bring them in so both feet are parallel to each other. And now arms crossed in front of your chest, but don't hold it tight to your chest, kind of away from the chest. And knees goes out, and now hold your arms apart and left arm straight, right elbow bent. Now open your right arm, look at your right hand, cross. Now pull. This time right elbow straight, left elbow bent. Now look at left, cross, and stretch. Right, cross, stretch, left, cross, stretch, right, cross, stretch, 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrow on both sides is great for the health of the heart and the lungs. Okay. How about one more set? This exercise is badly needed during this COVID-19. Don't you agree? Yeah. Do this often. So you can do this exercise, you know, this one anytime throughout the day. You can do it just by yourself. You don't have to do the entire set of 8 exercises. You can just focus on this. And this is good for the health, right? And now both feet in about hip width apart, hands facing up in front of your lower back. Slowly bring your left hand up and twist. Right hand down. See your right hand fingers point forward. Left fingers point to the right. Inhale, relax. Now exhale. Now right up, left down. Now right fingers point to the left side. Left fingers point forward. Good. Make sure your shoulders don't lift like this, okay? Your shoulders are still relaxed. 调理脾胃虚单指 to improve the health of your stomach and spleen, and we raise the arm alternatively. Okay, let's do one more set. First on the left. Good. And now on the right. Very good. Now both hands down in front of your lower abdomen. Open your arms and flip the palms up. Now don't turn your body, only turn your head. Look at left and back. Open. Look at right and back. Left, back. Right. 五劳七伤往后瞧 Turn the head like the wise out. This is great for the health of the liver and the digestive tract. You can also get rid of fatigue. And last one on your right. Good. And now open your legs wide if you're standing. We are going to swing the head from your right knee to your left knee and then circle. And then back from left to right. If you're standing and open your legs out and at a 45-degree angle. Make sure your knee stay behind your heel. This is no, okay? This is good. And place your hands on your knees. And now let's all go together. Head down, circle from right knee to left knee. Circle up and relax. And now from left to right, and circle. Woo. And now right to left, circle to the center. And now from left to right, circle. Good. And oftentimes I saw people when they do this. Notice when they move your head to the right side, they pull the left knee in. That's not good. Make sure your knees stay where they are. All you do is swing your body, your torso, okay, or your head. And now reverse. Good. Again, safety is number one. When you pull your knee like that, it's not good. That's right. 摇头摆尾去心火. Circle your head and tail. This is great to reduce the inflammation in the body. Okay, good. Now, bring your feet in, hip width apart, hands up. And now bring it down to the chest, flip the palms. Move hands to the back and round the hands behind the legs. If you're standing, keep your knees straight. Now, hands touching the heels, the toes, move to the arms to the ears, then coming up. And sometimes when I say hands touch the heels, toes, and then arms to the ears, a lot of time people put the hands on the ear. No, it's your arm to the ear, okay? Now up, bring it down, flip to the back, good. Up, okay, and down, flip. Okay, and now bring your hands down, bend your thumbs, forefinger wrap around. You can do high stand, medium, or low stand. Right fist out, open, turn wrist at 90-degree angle. Left up, 转拳怒目真气力. Open your eyes wide and still far. Yes, above, beyond your screen. And this is great to increase the energy level as well as strength. Last one. Okay, now bring your feet in, up, and down. 背后七颠百病消. And then up and down 7 times, along with the 7 other exercises we did. This is great to keep the doctors away. Okay, and last time, good. Now let's shake it out. Very good. And I see Sifu King Bua is already in the backstage. And I'm so glad and Sifu King Bua still can come back and work with us and teaching us the essential taiji Qigong 18 form, or some people call it 18式. And I kept my promise last week after the class. I was saying to Tim, I said, I'm going to practice myself. So I actually, watched the video and just watch his segment. And so I got a good workout. And thank you so much, Tim. Okay, I'm going to bring you to the studio. Hey, Tim, good morning. How are you?
Good. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. And so I'm going to get out and then come back later. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to begin Tai Chi Qigong 18 movements last section today. And then what I'll do is I'll actually go over a little bit summary of the entire form. So we'll start off with the last section, and then we'll review from the beginning to the end. And possibly next week I'll come back again and summarize the entire form from beginning to the end and how it flows. So you don't have to keep breaking up move to move and hear me talk too much. So the idea is to learn now, and we'll practice together going forward. There are a lot of videos out there of Tai Chi Qigong 18 movements, and again, it'll help you refresh and memorize the moves. So you can look out there as well. We'll begin the first part of the last section. As you recall, the last movement we did from the previous move, we were doing wave hands and clouds. Okay, we did wave hands and clouds, which is one of my favorite moves. The next set's actually pretty fun, and be careful on these next moves because we're going to use a lot of knee movement, and as a lot of people said in the previous teachings, Violet always stresses as well. When you do a knee bending movement, such as stretching out, going like this, never go to the toe. This is a misconception that the knee goes to the toe. It does not go to the toe. It actually puts stress on your knee. It should be 90 degrees. It should be bent, but straight down. So a 90-degree angle with the floor. You should never, don't point the toe in, don't point the toe out. It should be pretty straight and align with your knee to the ground. So never go to the toe or even over. This is a misconception when you're doing these movements for Tai Chi, Qigong, Kung Fu, anything like that, because it's going to hurt your knees and you're not going to enjoy the form anymore. You may have some deep problems if you continue to do that. So be very, very careful about that. Also, when you do these kind of movements, make sure the hips tucked in. Your posture doesn't lean back and doesn't lean totally forward. It's a natural movement from your body height to way into the ground. It can be slightly tilted forward in some movements, but never go too far over. Don't hunch your back. Make sure your posture is fairly straight and natural. The key to Qigong movement, again, you're relaxing your mind, right? Your intention is guiding your breath. Your breath is moving your body. You want to make sure that your mind is relaxed. If your body is tense, your mind can't relax either. So good stretching before, like we just did with Violet and doing Baduanjing, those kind of things. Good stretching exercises, called taiji exercises. So the idea is to relax your mind. So be careful about your posture. Make sure that they're not being stressed too much. And we'll go over detail later. So the first move of this one is very similar to one we did before about the clouds, meaning move the clouds to see the sun. So I'll do this in different angles for you, but you're going to start off. This is different for women and men. Left leg, men, right leg forward for women, just because of the different energies. If you don't remember, it's okay. Just do which leg you remember. Again, knee is bent, 90-degree angle. And you're going to come push from the leg, the back leg, from the back leg forward. So maybe back a little bit. From the back leg forward to push forward to propel yourself up. So you're going to come forward like this, lift the cloud of space on. This time you're going to actually lean back, stretch back a little bit, keep the hips tucked down. Don't just burn back from your lower back. And allow your leg to push yourself forward to allow the hands to come down. You're going to exhale. So again, keep the knee, push from the front leg to move yourself back. Raise the arms, inhale. And when you're up here, push the back leg forward to move the hands down. Exhale very smoothly. And I'll do this different angles for you. Inhale, push up. Exhale down. Okay, let me show you from the side view so you can see better angle. Push the leg forward, the back leg forward, and then you're going to push the front forward, front leg forward, push it back to move your body backwards, to lift your hands, and push your back leg forward to move your hands down. Exhale. Again, you're going to inhale, exhale, in, out. This movement can be kind of like somebody's pulling you from your belt, not your upper back to lean back, but pull your belt, your waist back, and then look up a little bit to arch. Don't lean completely back with your lower back to push your back forward, okay? So sit back like you're being pulled from your belt. Pull back, then look up, lean back a little bit, then push forward. Do what you can. Okay, again, you come forward, you scoop, inhale, exhale, in, out. And the foot placement is very important too. So we call this heel-toe relationship. So which means that when you step out, shoulder width apart, your front toe, when you pull your front toe back, it does not hit your back heel, it does not cross your back heel. If you're on the same line from your front toe to your back heel, you're going to be teetering on like a wire, and you're going to be off balance. So when you come back, you're going to fall over. Okay? So the key is with these movements, what we call this a bow and arrow type stance in Kung Fu. You want to make sure your front toe does not hit your back heel if you pulled it straight back. It's called heel-toe alignment. This is the same way with taiji, Kung Fu, any kind of movement like that. So you're not teetering. It doesn't put your hips inward. This actually affects your balance, obstructs your chi to your legs. So make sure your shoulder width apart. Again, do one more movement. You inhale, exhale down. Again, nice and even. The motion from the legs pushing back and forth is what's actually moving your arms. So when you push back, your arms come up, then you look up, and then when you part, then the arms come down as you push your leg forward. So it's the motion of your legs of pushing your arms up and down. Okay? Nice and relaxed, even breathing. Again, when you breathe, your tongue is to the palate, your teeth are together. Breathing evenly and slowly in and out your nose. You shouldn't be hearing your breath going, okay? You shouldn't hear any breath. It should be very smooth and even. Okay? The next movement is one of my favorite. We call it pushing the waves or the tides flowing in and out. Okay, pushing waves. So again, left foot, same leg forward as you started with. So it could get a little intense for one leg. This is the way we do it. Shoulder width apart again. And I'll show it from two angles again. First from the front view. You take your hands just like you're pushing in taiji. You're going to roll back, toe comes up. You're going to make like a circular motion. So as you push forward, you're going to push with your back toe, come up on your toe, and push forward. Exhale. You're going to inhale, coming down, make a circular motion. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Push, chest height. Out. Inhale. It's like you can picture the waves rolling in. Inhale. Exhale, push out. In. Shift the weight to the back leg. Push. Shift the weight to the front leg. Go up on your toe. Again, I'll show it from the side. So you're going to make a circular motion. Come down. Inhale. Toe comes up. Front toe comes up. Exhale. Push. Back on the back toe. Come back down. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. We'll give more detail on benefit when I summarize the form for you. But inhale, important is getting the mechanics first. Exhale, push. In, keep your fingers apart. Out. Inhale. Exhale. See the posture? The posture here is straight up and down. You're pushing from your toe, and you're still nice and relaxed, nothing stiff. Nice and relaxed, called naturally straight. So your arms are naturally straight. They're not locked, so the chi can flow to your fingertips and your palm. You're pushing outward, rolling in, making a circular motion with your hands, and pushing out, just like that. Okay, so that's the second movement of the last part called pushing the waves. Okay, the next one, is called wire pigeon. So after you stop here from the front, so you'll push, you're going to come down. So when you push down, you're going to turn your hands apart like this. And it's kind of like you have a big rubber band around your wrist. So it's not muscular tension, but like you have a 10,000-pound spring you're trying to pull apart. That kind of intention, not muscle tension. So when you come down, you're going to bend your legs, and you come back and pull very slowly. They're connected. Your wrists and palms are connected. Inhale in. Exhale forward. This time your feet are flat. Make sure your knee doesn't go to your toe. Inhale, come back. Sit back like you're being pulled from your waist. Don't bend your back. Exhale. You can imagine like a big ball expanding and contracting between your palms. Also a good visualization. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Good intention of inhaling, pulling slowly. Let the ball expand. Exhale. Come in. Again, I'll show it from this view. Some of you may have some kind of good warm feeling in your hands. Again, don't pay attention to these feelings. It's basically just good blood circulation. It's not you're not developing some superhuman chi power. Okay, it's just a good relaxation with your breath, and this movement creates a blood flow at this point. Okay, so again, knees slightly bent. Inhale, exhale. Nice and even, nice, relaxed. In. To keep your posture straight. Out. Don't bend over, don't hunch. Keep your back straight. In, like you're being pulled back from your belt. You're going to bend your knee, open up your waist. Out. So your back toe will turn out at a 45-degree angle so you can open up your waist. In. Out. In. Out. Again, this is called wire pigeon because it's like the wired wings are together. So the tension created from your intention in your breath, expanding like a ball, and then exhale. Okay, nice and soft. Don't tense up any muscles, and do what you can. You can't sit so low or sit in this posture. Come up a little bit, relax. But the idea is to keep your bending a little bit here and keep it sunk like you're sitting in a chair. Okay, this is very important for your back to drop so your weight could come down and relax on your feet. Okay, so again, one more. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Good. The next one, you may see this different in some on some other forms, but the way I keep this in memory, this next move is called wild goose. Sometimes you'll see that after the other one, which is punch. Sometimes you'll see this punching movement before. What I like to say is keep the birds together. Okay, so do the bird motion one after another. So wire pigeon first, and then wild goose. This could be two different ways. I'll show you both. I'll show you the more complex way or the more complicated way first. You're going to come down Get shoulder width apart, you're gonna come down. You can go low, you can go high, whatever you wanna do. Relax, keep your posture. Inhale, you're gonna come up on the balls of your feet. Inhale, up. Hands are relaxed. Exhale, down. Slowly placing your feet down. In. Out. Just like a goose is flying. Okay? In. Out. Let me show you that from the side so you can kind of see. You pay attention to the feet. Just go in, come up on the balls of your feet, nice and steady. If you can't do this, there's another way to do it. Exhale down. Keep the posture straight. In. Out. Again, nothing tense. The other way you can do it, if you can't come up on the balls of your feet, you can obviously do this in the chair as well. Just kind of slightly bend over and come up and come down. But if you have a challenge coming up on the ball of your feet, you can just keep your feet flat and then come up and come down. Okay? So you can do it either way. The key with this motion is nice, relaxed feeling. I really like this motion. It's one of my favorites as well. This really light, easy flying motion. Okay? As you inhale, you lift the body, so your energy is raising up all the way to the top of your head and out, all the way out to your fingertips, and relaxing your shoulder, coming back down. It really is nice feeling. After a while, you don't notice this kind of tension in your feet. You shouldn't have any tension, just nice and relaxed up and down. It allows you to stretch a little bit, stretches your vertebrae as well. We'll get into the detail of summary and benefits maybe next session, but I want you to get this down first. Okay, so that's wild goose. Okay, so far we have the first motion, right? Clearing the clouds to see the sun again, and pushing the waves. Okay, pushing the waves. And then we have wired pigeon. Okay, and then now we have wild goose flying. The next motion is the center punching motion. The idea here is to really keep the breath and the intention of your mind punching forward. It's not anything tense. There's no tense bone in your body, no tense muscles, nothing. Just nice and relaxed. Your intention is here in your middle knuckle and breathing very nice and slow. At this point, from the beginning of the form to here, you're probably really working up a sweat. Actually, this is very good exercise. And your breathing, keep your breathing low in your dantian and nice and relaxed, because this motion also is created can experience different things. So really relax yourself. So get in what we call nabu, nice stance called horse stance. Just relax your knees. You're gonna come up a little bit. You start with your right hand, come up, sink a little bit, inhale, and then exhale. It's a vertical punch, and then turns over to horizontal punch. And the other hand's here, your dantian. You come up, in, raise up, exhale. In, raise up, out. In, and then out. Okay, I'll do it from the side. Again, inhale, exhale. Nice and slow. In, out. Inhale, exhale. Nice and smooth. Don't raise your shoulder. Keep your shoulder down. Keep your posture slightly raising up on the inhale, sinking down on the exhale, and sit and relax. The other hand is here on the dantian. The other one is punching. Pretty simple. Okay, the next move is moving the hands in a windmill. So this one you can also do to your ability. But on this one, you should keep your legs straight, shoulder width apart, like you're holding a ball. You're going to bend over. Start to the left, turn your waist, keep your legs straight, raise up, inhale. Turn to the center, turn to the right, exhale down, keep your legs straight again. Rotate your waist, inhale up. Turn, exhale down. This one you're going to do three on one side and three on the other. So you stop here in the middle. Turn, go back down, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. If you can't keep your legs straight, you can bend them slightly. And then come to the middle, raise up, and relax. Okay? So you do three each side. So you'll come up, stop in the middle, turn. The idea is keep your back straight again. Keep your legs straight. So when you come down, you're turning your waist. Come straight down, turn, rotate, come straight up to the side. Turn, go straight down to the side. Okay? Don't lean back. Just go straight down to the side, making a circle. Kind of like a windmill motion. Okay? Next one is kind of fun. This one's called Spunky Boy, bounces the ball. So it's a little bit of coordination. You're going to have a little bit of coordination to think about left and right on this. So I'll do this one from the side a little bit because you're going to have to say, when you go up, you're going to raise your left hand up, inhale, and you can kind of spunky. Spunky means the spunky boy will go up on his heel, on the ball of his foot. So you raise up like a puppet. See how it's connected? So you're going to do inhale, exhale, in, out, in, be nice and relaxed, out. You can do it slower. You can speed it up a little bit. In, do slower. You can keep your feet flat if you want. In and out. In and out. In. And what I call, don't kick the sand like a chicken. So don't kick back. Keep your feet flat, the bottom of your foot flat. So when you come up, so your knee and toes flat, foot is flat, and down. Like you're bouncing a ball. Okay? Do it from the front. So in, out. Inhale one side, exhale the other side. In, you can do it slower if you want. In and out. In, out. Try not to wave too side to side, okay, too much, but you're going to do it a little bit. So in, out. It's like you're pulling and balancing a ball. Coordination is left and right. So spunky boy. Okay, last move is settling the chi. A lot of the Qigong Tai Chi, we always begin with settling the chi. Okay, so you're going to come down nice and slow. Your breath may be a little bit irregular, or your heart's a little bit faster because it's being speed up a little bit. So now slow things down. You're going to inhale from your dantian up to the middle dantian, below your heart. Turn your hands over. Exhale down. In, out. We do from the side. Do this 8 times. With each breath, calm your heart, calm your mind. Remember, you're closing the form. So inhale, exhale. You go from lower dantian to middle dantian. Inhale, exhale. 8 times. In and out. Nice and relaxing. Go through the whole form. Nice and relaxed. And at the end, you're going to close and place your palms on your dantian. We call this a closing because you're going to steal your dantian. Basically, all your breath, everything, relax a little bit. You know, calm your breath, calm your mind. And as we do in our form, we always massage the dantian clockwise 3 times with your dantian and counterclockwise 3 times. I always remember this when I first started because I said, oh, it's good chi. I eat a lot of good chi. So my belly's full now. Okay? Then you rub your hands together nice and warm. It's kind of like a self-massage. And we call it dry wash your face. And then relax. Okay? So again, we can do it really quickly. Just a quick summary. Again, the first movement, we look clouds to see the sun. Sit back. Pushing waves. The second one. Wire pigeon, go right into the wire pigeon. And then come down to wild goose flying. And then punching. And then hands in the windmill. I know it's a little bit quick, but we'll summarize everything. I can come back next week. You can summarize everything again from beginning to end. Okay. And then Spunky Boy. Can't forget that one. And then closing. Right? Closing. Closing and beginning is very important because now you're settling everything down. Don't just stop and run off and do what you're going to do. Relax your mind, close the practice, bring all your energy back into your dantian, keep warm, and just sit for a second with yourself and relax. And then go about your day. Okay? So again, next week, we'll try to summarize the entire thing from beginning to end. And I'll go into a little bit more detail. Today, I know it's a lot of moves for one day, but we'll go through smoothly from the very beginning to the end consecutively, and then hopefully you enjoyed it. Enjoyed that today.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I really, really enjoyed this. And again, I'm going to practice this afternoon and to try to catch all the details if I can. And there's a question, I probably shouldn't know the answer since I'm Chinese, right? But it just came to my mind. Why do we use so many the animals and in this exercise, crane, goose, eagle, and snake, dragon? What's wrong with Chinese?
Well, actually, I think a lot of it because the gracefulness and what they represent. So, a lot of times in the crane, it's about longevity, flexibility. So, a lot of these motions, especially if you ever learn Hua Tuo's 5-animal frolic, it starts with that because Dr. Hua Tuo was created a 5-animal Qigong. And each one of those animals, they studied originally postures that benefited each one of the organs, like the bear benefiting gallbladder, these kinds of things. So the strength of these animals represented different organs and different benefits, and it's just the observation of nature. So again, these are old esoteric ideas, but each one of them is connected to the function of the form itself, and also to get the essence of what you're doing. So that's why I really like the goose flying. So the goose is really graceful also. So you can put your mind frame into that kind of spirit while you're doing it. You can relax your mind. This form especially is really good because it's really calling out the movement itself. I was just talking to my wife the other day because she's Chinese. Some of you may know that. And for me, I think a lot of and sometime maybe I'll try to do this. I think a lot of times, and I know you do this in yours because obviously you speak Chinese, but you'll call out the Chinese name, and the translation and the function and benefit get lost in English, because when you're doing English, you just say, oh, it's holding the heaven. Actually, it's not just saying upholding heaven in Baduanjing, right? It's promoting the triple warmer in your body. So it's actually the whole saying itself is created to understand the movement, the benefit, and function all in one statement. So, this is very important, and I think sometimes that's lost. So I'm always trying to dig for good English translations so we can understand that. But some things just can't be translated, right? It just loses essence.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's a good point, though. Like I said, a lot of those animal movements are all taken from Chinese medicine theory, herb gathering, all these different things. It's all about the function and form. So.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That's why, everyone, and since you probably don't know Tim as well as I know him, and I feel like he's more Chinese than I am. He knows a lot more than I do. And this is great. Tim, I think you just give yourself some trouble because you mentioned the five animals. And I have learned a couple of times. One is uh, the entire things, and the one is simplified. And but I never really practiced the more complete one myself much. So maybe you can come back and teach that as
well. This is also funny because my original Qigong form I learned when I was a kid. I had chronic bronchitis when I was a kid. Some of my students know that. Actually, I learned some movements from the form. I have not learned the complete form either, but I learned the essence of each animal posture where I was taught a few of the movements, but not the complete form. But just those few movements alone, like the deer movement and bear movement, those kind of things. They have bear, ape, those kind of things actually really help clear my bronchitis. Actually, I don't have it anymore. And I was, as a kid, I had chronic bronchitis, which means it won't go away. But we all know that Chinese medicine and those movements actually help chronic problems. So completely gone my whole life. So again, I didn't really get myself in trouble because I have an out because I didn't learn the entire thing either, but I do know some essence of the movements.
well. Yeah.
If we do find somebody who knows the entire thing, I suggest bring them on because that's a really nice form. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I actually learned from Grandmaster Miao Fu Sen, and it was very good. But then, like I say, I did not practice, and when you don't practice, you just forget about it. Just like a language, and you don't practice, yeah, it's gone. Okay. Yes. Maybe I find somebody come here and teach that. And thank you so much for the class today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.